Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where today I'm going to be taking a look at all of the SMGs in the game and figure out which of them is the best. So to begin, let's start off by taking a look at how many shots it takes to down a player who is fully equipped on health and armor and is at a fixed range away from the shooter. I chose to do this range because this is the kind of range that I feel that SMGs are most optimally shooting at. Anyways, here's the results from the testing I took earlier. Your results may vary depending on the rank of the opposing player, whether they're on bullshot testosterone or they're just straight out hacking. So from the test results we can clearly see that per shot the Gusenberg Sweeper had the most damage per shot, but as you all know, damage isn't everything, so we now need to move on to the fire rate test. This is basically a race to see how long it takes to fire off 30 rounds from each gun. I say 30 because 30 is the maximum clip capacity of some of the smaller SMGs in the game. Anyways, let's see how everything does, shall we? So, from the test results we can clearly get a good idea of how everything holds up against each other. On the most part there isn't really too much of a difference between them all in terms of rate of fire, minus the mini SMG, but with its 20 hit kills the mini SMG goes through 2/3 of its magazine, so unless you have robotic aiming there is a high chance you're going to have to reload during a gunfight should you find yourself using this. There is, however, the advantage of being able to use the mini SMG while in a vehicle, so there's that to consider too. In fact, with pretty much every SMG in GTA 5, there's something that gives a gun one advantage over another and a disadvantage over another, such as the aforementioned mini SMG. It's got the highest rate of fire, but it lacks the ammo capacity for it to be a reliable combat pistol, like say the Gusenberg Sweeper, which has a much higher ammo capacity. But the Gusenberg Sweeper can't be used in vehicles. Now this is supposed to be the time that I go out and say which one I recommend you all to use, but in this case, with so many SMGs to choose from, there's just no definitive SMG that one should use over everything else. Rather you pick and choose the right SMG for you, which you're most comfortable with. Which reminds me, accuracy. They're all pretty darn accurate guns, but each one has a little difference in the amount of muzzle climb that they undergo when firing. So, using the information that I've supplied in this video, you can now go out and have an argument with some random person in the comments yelling at each other. You can yell to each other, "This SMG is better!"
"No, this SMG is better!"
"This SMG is better!"
"No, this SMG is better!"
And then begin to make death threats after the argument goes on for like 100 replies. In any case, I hope you find this information useful and dictates your future SMG that you'll be using in the future. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Pyrerealm Gaming channel for loads more GTA Online guides coming to you very soon. See you around!